Hey everyone, hopefully you're enjoying your Friday and the weekend coming up. I wanted to share a story that happened to me when I was entering medical school, when I was applying and going to interviews and such. So, if you saw that last post, a medical student made some comments sort of advocating violence against protesters, in short. And it reminded me of when I was interviewing. This was in Fort Worth, Texas, the osteopathic school down there. And we were having lunch, and the staff had asked us if we could pick up after ourselves. And after the previous group, we were the last group to go to the children's hospital. And sure enough, everybody agreed, and we were picking up the plates and the stuff left behind. And I was standing next to another applicant, and he made a comment saying something along the lines of, like, see, man, this is why we're going to medical school. And that was it. And it's like, at the time, it didn't really click. I was more worried what I had said for my interview and was I going to get in and such. But it got me thinking, did this guy just insinuate that we go to medical school so we don't have to pick up after people? Like, if that's so demeaning or something, like, what does he mean by that? I worked as a busboy for many years. I knew friends and family. I knew parents of ex-students that had jobs as janitorial staff or wait staff. And what is this guy that's trying to be a doctor going to think about patients that work these jobs? Like, I didn't, to me, it could be interpreted a many number of ways, but I can only view it in that sense. I mean, I don't see what the problem was. I didn't certainly think anything of picking up things, after other people had finished. So I'm ashamed to say it now and admit it now that I didn't speak up about it then. I did think about it, and I was worried about what does it say, about me? Will they view me negative as an applicant, or at that point, I see that this is part of the problem. My thinking back then is part of the problem of what we see now. It's up to us to speak up about things like that and open discussion in a sense. Nothing's going to change. People are going to see the error of their ways if it isn't brought to light. And unfortunately, the system is broken if those kind of things had to enter my mind about what administration's going to think of me. What is my livelihood in jeopardy if I say something, or what if, like, it comes back negatively on me? What if this guy knows people in power? These are the things that unfortunately happen every day, I think, and it just needs to stop. Things are going to change. These are crazy times we're living in, but I hope, and I'm very hopeful, that something will change for the better. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed my story. I hope you guys speak out about injustices, even in the smallest ways. It makes a difference. Should this student that said these things be punished, be kicked out of medical school? I don't know. I believe in rehabilitation. People should be allowed second chances to learn the error of their ways. But sometimes, the punishment needs to be harsh in order for a lesson to be learned well. Take care.